Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking in. My name is Mecca. I live in the south of England. I grow lots of my vegetables organically, and I also do lots of healthy juices. So today it's all about natural pesticide spray to prevent black fly, white fly, pea moth and stuff in your garden to obviously have your organic harvest. I've just recently gone through the garden and I've noticed this time of the year we have lots of whitefly, aphids, and also the dreaded bean and pea moth. Now, if you don't do this early in the season, you probably don't have a decent harvest, especially if you're already attacked by these pests. So come and let's see how we make the simple homemade natural pesticide spray that is safe for your garden, safe for your food. Because I'm organic gardening, I still have to use natural means to prevent the pests and diseases from overwhelming my foods, my plants. One of the things I use especially is neem oil. I add a bit of neem oil and a bit of black soap. You can use castile soap or horticultural soap, whatever you've got. It's just to help emulsify the oil basically. And then I also use a bit of a foliar feed, which is some seaweed extract, and this is a bit of comfrey. Now, this is a double barrel sword, so I'm feeding the leaves, obviously, and also getting rid of pests and diseases, getting stronger plants, basically. So watch me and let's make this neem oil spray. I'm making 10 liters of spray. So I'm going to start with 20 to 25 mils of the neem. You can also add an essential oil of your choice. It's up to you really, whatever you want to use. And if you use essential oils, oregano is really good, and also citrulina, okay? And then we're going to use our soap. Now, this soap, it depends on how dilute your soap is. I'm using about 100 mils of soap because this has got a mixture of castile soap and black African soap. Basically something that is natural as much as possible to prevent obviously adding some more chemicals up. So you just want to use natural soaps obviously to reduce the load of pesticides or artificial things added to your plant. And then now I will be adding these are feeds I actually use for my plants, but they're going to be used now as a foliar feed. So I made a video on how I made this comfrey tea. Okay, I'm just adding the same amount of comfrey as the nettles, and I'll do the same to the seaweed. This is also a seaweed. I just make this buying like kelp. This is a kelp liquid fertilizer I make myself. It's a lot cheaper doing this, but you can still buy them in the shops. And I'm putting double amount of the kelp, so 2 scoops, 50 mils of kelp. So bottom line, I've used 50 mils of this kelp. I've used 100 mils of soap, and also 25 of this comfrey and 25 of my neem. Now I'm going to top this bottle up to 10 liters, and also the pressure from my sprayer would help mix things up and emulsify the oil, okay? So that's what we're doing now. And then we got our 10 liters now, and it's time to spray. So these are my baby peas, but I have seen some evidence of some pea moths actually eating and nibbling on the leaves. So they're still quite tender, but I'm just going to give it a little light mist spray whilst I still agitate my sprayer to ensure it mixes up properly. Some people have got, oh, my sprayer's leaking on me. Interesting. So give it a spray. And we go to the plants that are more susceptible. These are black currants. Can you see the curly leaves? That's aphids attacking them. So I'm going to just spray underneath. Give it a little wash. And basically we're going to wash off the aphids, hopefully, and protect the plants. So that's another one. Can you see the curl there? The aphids love the tender leaves. So we just give it a good spray. And we move to the mother plant. We still have those curly leaves. This black currants is actually already fruiting. Can you see black currants there? Let's look around over here. There's some bigger size ones, and these are all flowers. So I'm going to be careful here because I still want pollinators on this one. I'll actually leave this for now and go to the apples. We've got loads of little apple babies formed. Okay, these are apple babies all over the tree. So they have pollinated. I'm just giving it a little spray. I don't know what that thing on the leaf is, like a disease. So this is, like I said, it's a double-edged sword. We're feeding and we're also protecting. So go on the sides of the leaves, make sure you saturate the leaves properly. Now, if you don't do this early in the season, you probably don't have a decent harvest.